episode 78. It's Caleb and Alex back with you again. Welcome, Alex.
Yo, how was your New Year's?
It was pretty good. Yeah, just stayed up till midnight. We had a ton of fireworks around because where I moved to, there's a lot of empty fields, so people just, it sounds like a war zone. But yeah, it was good. How was yours?
It was good. Yeah, I stayed up and then went right to bed at 12:01.
Nice.
It was, I don't stay up late anymore, so it was hard.
Yeah.
Way past my bedtime.
And you're probably feeling pretty good today because I saw that your coach got fired. You happy about that?
Yes. Yes. It's like, it gives us, even if we suck next year, at least gives us something to look forward to, like a change, you know?
Yep. Agreed, because it was not working.
No, well, I'm curious to see what they do with Kyler Murray.
Yes. Very true.
But I guess I don't know. I'm curious because they could go multiple routes and I don't know which one they'll take, but
Yep.
I'm happy about that. And I'm also happy to be talking about a lot of these shows.
Yes. We have a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
So we watched one movie. So we're going to be talking about the new Anaconda movie. And then we have some shows to talk about. So after that, we are going to be talking about Fallout, which is season 2, episode 3. And then we'll talk about the finale of Stranger Things, which I'm very interested on your thoughts for that one. And then we got Percy Jackson, season 2, episode 5, I believe.
Already, huh? Jeez.
Yeah. And then you finished Attack on Titan, so we're going to be talking about that. I'm very, very excited to hear what you think of the ending of that.
Yes.
And then we'll play a Guess the Game. Yeah, are you like emotionally destroyed from that?
There's just so much to talk about with that. That's why I want to save that for last.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, man.
All right, well, let's get it started with the movie we watched. Let's talk about Anaconda. So we'll talk about it without spoilers first and give our thoughts and a score, and then I'll put a spoiler warning on the screen before we go into it. So, Alex, you want to go ahead and give us your thoughts on Anaconda?
Sure, yeah. This movie to me, it was the definition of just average. You could even maybe say below average. But that being said, I enjoyed it for what it was. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't the worst movie I've seen. It was funny, but not hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the action was but I don't know. I enjoyed it. It felt like it honestly felt like an early 2000s movie.
I was thinking the same thing. Yep.
Yeah. So like, it was fun in a way, but like you could tell it was just so average. Like I said, if not below average. So I gave this one a 5. I think it's average. I could see people honestly putting it lower or higher depending on, I guess, just if I don't know. I could see people varying on this. For me, it was just average. It was good. It was good enough for me. I wasn't expecting much either. So yeah.
And you've seen the original Anaconda, right?
I did. Yeah. Yep.
I have a funny story about Anaconda. I think when I was in like 5th or 6th grade, it was back when I was still in California. I remember going to this kid's birthday party and they were watching Anaconda and we had just eaten dinner and it was hot dogs. And like, I don't know what was wrong with them, but I started feeling horrible. And so halfway through the movie Anaconda, I'm like, I need to call my mom. So I called her and she came to get me and I left and threw up all over the lawn and I couldn't eat hot dogs for like years after that. So that I've seen half of Anaconda.
That's funny, actually. You never finished it.
No, I never did.
You're scarred.
Yeah. Yep.
That's hilarious. It's funny how you remember like small things like that.
I remember just not being able to eat hot dogs for years. But sorry, tangent aside. I'm pretty much in the same boat as you. I was between a 5 or a 6, but I do think it's really just average. It was pretty funny for what it wanted to be. It did it. Like, it made me laugh. Definitely, it's a turn your brain off movie. Like, it's silly. The way it's written is like a ridiculous, silly plot. But yeah, there were some funny moments. Some characters were interesting. Like, I think their snake guy was an interesting character. And
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think the best part of this movie is the last 30 minutes. I thought that was pretty solid. Yeah, it picks up there at the end, and it wasn't too long, but nothing groundbreaking. Pretty stupid at some points, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I had fun. Average movie. I agree with you though that it's like an early 2000s comedy, which we don't really see that much anymore. So yeah, I kind of enjoyed that part. Yeah,
I think that's like what heightened me a little bit with it. Is it just felt like it wasn't even trying to be anything special. I feel like.
Right. Yep.
Like, it was very self-aware, I think. And then the only reason I didn't give it a 6 is just because I did enjoy the original a lot. I've seen the original one so many times.
Maybe I should go watch it. Maybe I'll be able to get over my scarred process of it.
Hot dogs while you watch it.
Yeah. That's funny.
It's a different kind of movie though. It's not like that plays more. I mean, it's still like it's a cheesy like movie,
campy.
It's different. Yeah. But yeah, this we'll talk about in spoilers. But yeah, there's things I liked about this and things I didn't. But overall, if you're in for a movie, you want to get out of the house, go have some popcorn,
turn your brain off.
Yeah, turn your brain off. You could do worse.
Yeah, for sure.
Nothing in this movie made me mad, bored, anything. I just watched it and I left the theater and that's it.
How did Kara do? Because I know she's scared of snakes.
She liked it. Okay. Yeah, she was scared of it.
Yeah.
She was scared of it. But to be quite honest, and this isn't a spoiler, I don't think, but the snake wasn't in it as much as I thought it would be, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I agree. And it wasn't like, they definitely leaned way more into the comedy than like the horror or suspense and stuff like that. There was some, but nothing too crazy.
No, there was a couple scenes I'm like, man, if this movie took itself serious, that could have been horrifying.
Yeah.
But they play it for laughs.
Yeah.
But she made it through. I mean, it was still scary for her, but for me, I was laughing. But overall, I think she enjoyed it because with the comedy in it, she likes Paul Rudd and Jack Black. So.
Okay, yeah.
And if you like them, I mean, I'm sure you'll
the reason to see this movie, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't like Jack Black or Paul Rudd, you might not like this movie, I guess.
Yeah.
But
all right, I think we can get into spoilers now.
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so spoiler alert for Anaconda. Okay, got it up on the screen.
So I thought the cameos at the end were actually pretty funny.
Yeah, I like those parts. Even though I hadn't seen the full movie, I still like those. Yeah.
Because I was wondering if Ice Cube and J-Lo would pop up at some point, and they did.
Yeah, when just Ice Cube popped up, I was like, oh, so they couldn't get J-Lo or something. But then she showed up, and it's like, oh, okay.
I don't know. They kind of, with her cameo, they kind of like set up like sequels,
Yeah, possibly. Yep.
Which is even more meta, like Jack Black's character directing an Anaconda movie with the actors and actresses from the original Anaconda movie, because he remade the
fake Anaconda. Honestly, when you put it like that, it's like, this almost reminds me of a sequel to Tropic Thunder more than an Anaconda sequel,
Yeah, it definitely it felt like it. Yeah. I mean, Tropic Thunder was way better.
Yeah.
It had that same meta
of like making a movie and them all being actors.
Just a guy playing a guy.
Playing a dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a dude playing a dude. Yeah, that movie's
Oh,
great.
that movie is great. Yes.
Yeah. This ain't on that level.
No.
The one scene I was talking about, that it's like when that scene when like the snake got Jack Black.
Yeah.
I mean, if this was like any sort of like thriller horror movie, Homeboy would have been terrified, scarred for life.
Yep, true. But he just kind of shrugged it off. Also, if this was like a horror movie and not a comedy movie, I would have thought he was dead. But I was like, there's no way they killed Jack Black after showing he has a family and a kid in a comedy.
I know.
So, and I'm pretty sure I heard people complaining it was in the trailer that he was still alive or something, which I didn't watch a trailer for this.
I did see that trailer. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I did see that.
But even without seeing the trailer, I was like, he's still alive. They even said earlier the lucky ones are the ones who die right away. So it kind of planted the seeds that he might not be dead. Yeah.
I kind of knew the main four weren't going to die, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Because it was a comedy movie.
Yep, exactly.
So what did you think of all the characters?
Yeah, they were pretty. I thought Paul Rudd's overacting, like being the actor and overacting, was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
I forget this guy's name, but he had some really funny scenes. Like where he had to pee on Jack Black and he had to do it sitting down. That was a ridiculous sequence. Oh man,
he was a funny character. He got a lot of chuckles out of me. Actually.
Yeah, and that actor, was he in White Lotus or what was he in recently that we saw?
He wasn't some. Let me look.
I think it might have been one of the earlier seasons of White Lotus. Like he might have been the dad in the first season, maybe. Steve Zahn is his name.
Let's see. I mean, he's in quite a bit.
Yeah, he was in White Lotus.
Seen him in a lot of things.
Yeah, I think he was the dad in White Lotus in the first season.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he did good. He was probably one of the funnier like surprises to me. Because you know,
so too, yeah.
You know, Jack Black and Paul Rudd are funny and ridiculous, but yeah, I think that scene was really funny. And then yep, he plays Kenny. And then for some reason, when Jack Black was running away and was just like yelling, "This thing's still alive!" I don't know why, but the way he delivered that made me laugh. He did it. He did like a double take of it. It was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was pretty funny. I don't think it was like Die Hard, like hilarious. Like I wasn't in my seat, like freaking rolling and dying.
But it had like several moments that were funny, and then the rest of it was just kind of like blow air through your nose sometimes. Kind of funny.
Yeah, like it's a comedy, but it's not like, you know, like you said, like Tropic Thunder funny or like super bad funny.
Kind of. Yep.
Yeah. I guess it's like an action comedy, I guess.
I guess so.
I don't know how you describe it. It's not horror. I wouldn't even say thriller, to be quite honest. But,
right. Yeah.
I don't know. It was entertaining. I mean, there's not, to be quite honest, there's not much
to talk about. Yeah.
To talk about. I mean,
I feel like
the other characters.
Go ahead.
The chick, that little twist where she was actually the
gold miner. Yeah.
Gold miner. I called her Dora the Explorer to Kara because that's all she reminded me.
That's funny.
Jungle. But like all that side stuff was just, you know, fluff.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this movie, one knock on it is it's not going to have any impact on me. Like I probably won't remember too much about this movie in a year, but for what it was enjoyable. So I'll give it that.
An hour and a half of just, yeah, exactly. It was enjoyable. I guess it's like the typical summer blockbuster, but like over Christmas.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah. That's honestly all I had on this.
Yeah, same. Same. Okay. Let me switch this. Next up, we're going to talk about Fallout. And this is season 2, episode 3, I believe.
Yes. I'm curious what you think.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and give my thoughts on this one first, and then we'll do
Yeah.
a spoiler alert before we get into spoilers. Um, yeah, I like this episode. I thought it was good. It introduced a new character, and I thought it was interesting getting to know him and like where he's from. We got to look at a new faction, which I think had an interesting take. It's one that we've seen in the games, so it was fun seeing that.
Mhm.
I'm excited to see where it goes with both of those factions, like the Brotherhood of Steel and the new one we saw. Um, I feel like Lucy didn't have much to do in this episode, but for the stuff we got from like
No.
Maximus and the Ghoul, I thought it was really good. I gave this
Mhm.
episode an 8. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Well, I'm similar. I really enjoyed this episode. I think it's probably my favorite episode of the season, maybe.
Yeah, I could see
I just
that.
like the way it was. I like the way it was structured. It kind of showed, like you said, different factions.
Mhm.
Again, I'm not familiar with the game, so I don't know how accurate or inaccurate or anything is. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I like the way it's structured. I thought the acting was good. Like you said, getting to know one of the characters was really interesting. And I think, I mean, the Ghoul's my favorite character at this. Well,
Mhm.
I think so far. I mean, I love Lucy, but like this season so far, the Ghoul
That's a different
has kind
show.
of been.
Sorry.
What's that?
I said I Love Lucy's a different show. Sorry, I'm just derailing over here.
What are you talking about? I'm saying the right name, right? Well, I second guess myself because I do get names wrong. Yeah, so he is my favorite character this season. Just all of his scenes are so interesting to me.
Yeah, and he has really good like flashback stuff too, which is really interesting.
Mhm. So yeah, I thought the theme of this episode and like the flashbacks kind of harken on what's happening current day, like kind of like you said, through the eyes of the Ghoul.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot, and I think this season so far, I think we said the last episode, the show is so freaking consistent.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I could see that. It was a really good episode, and I might be. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens after the end, but we'll talk about what happens there in spoilers. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into spoilers. So, spoiler alert for Fallout Season 2, Episode 3. It was called The Profligate. Okay.
Well, I'm just curious, how accurate are these portrayals from like game perspective?
So, the Caesar's Legion is. They did a good they did a good job of showing. Sorry, I was reading and I read war. They did a good job of showing how brutal it is. Like literally, when you find them in the games, there's a ton of people like crucified, and there's people being tortured, and I feel like they did a good job showing that. In the games, they don't have the whole like two different factions of Caesar's army with two different Caesars.
Okay.
So that was different. But honestly, they're kind of crazy, so I could totally see that happening. Like it fits with that that faction for sure. So I thought that was a fun way to kind of introduce them, and then I'm not sure exactly where in the timeline this is. If it's after
I'm not either.
New Vegas, but they may even be keeping it a little confusing just because of like, I mean, in the games you can choose which faction wins and then it totally changes. So
Yeah.
but
what's the other faction they showed?
So the NCR is the other one.
Yes.
And they showed just like, what was it, 2 of them?
Yeah, just 2 of them.
2 people left hanging out. And yeah, the NCR, the New California Republic, I think they're in the show. They're the ones that like helped set up Shady Sands. Because there was a NCR flag at Shady Sands, if I remember correctly. And yeah, that's one of the another faction that you can team up with in New Vegas. So this one's a little more in a bad way than they are in New Vegas, from what I remember. But yeah, just seeing those two guys, it was cool seeing the NCR. I hope to see more of them, an actual army of them or something. That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, they talked about it kind of.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was really excited to see Caesar's Legion, and I hope, because at the end of the ghouls part, he like blows up the body that they're fighting over, and then it leads to a civil war.
Yep.
So I hope they eventually like coalesce back into a big group, and we see like maybe the NCR and Caesar's Legions fighting, or maybe even the Brotherhood of Steel or something. That would be cool.
Yeah. I like how the ghoul kind of, well, he visited them, then I don't remember the lady's name. She was pretty much begging the ghoul to help him.
Yeah.
He just took the crap and left and said, "No, I was expecting more of you guys."
Yeah. And honestly, it felt like a quest from the game where you go find them. There's not that many, and then you can choose whether to help them or betray them. And in this one, he kind of betrays them, but then also messes up the whole Caesar's Legion. Like, that seems very much like a quest out of New Vegas, which was pretty cool.
That's true. Mm-hmm. I think about that. And like you said, Lucy was pretty much like strung up this almost.
Yeah. Yep.
So we didn't get too much of her. We saw none of the vault stuff.
Yep.
Or what's his face? Who they escaped the vault. We didn't see them either.
Yeah, her brother. I forget his name now.
I forget his name too. So what about the? What did you think of all the Brotherhood stuff?
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought some of the stuff so it was Xander, I think was his name. It seemed more like the Brotherhood I know, and that's probably because the most recent one I played is Fallout 4, and so that's the Commonwealth. But yeah, seeing him and like him trying to like convince Maximus that, you know, the Commonwealth is the better version, and them getting together and starting to kind of get along, and then what happens at the end, it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was a pretty crazy twist.
I was like, it's something. I was sick of, like, they're too friendly right now.
Yeah, yep. And so now I'm like, man, is there going to be a civil war, or is Maximus going to like side with the Commonwealth? I don't think he will now that he killed Xander.
Yeah.
Or is he going to leave? He kind of seems disillusioned with the whole thing at this point a little bit. So, but I did think the child labor part with was it Thaddeus? I think his name was. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. That was fine. That was even at the end there. He's like, "Hey, how have you been?"
Yeah.
Looks like we're both in a pickle.
Yep. That guy's pretty funny.
He is. But I agree.
Yeah. What did you think about it?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked, kind of like you said, I liked that actor, and I liked Maximus kind of seeing a different side, different version, and, you know, going along with it. But I'm still glad Maximus, you know, at the end still is good at heart. Like, it kind of reaffirmed to me that,
kids.
Like, yeah, and, you know, obviously killing him, like you said, could start civil war. So I kind of like where that story. Again, I still like that storyline. I like to see where it's going. I mean, it keeps getting.
Yes.
I'm just curious because they can do a lot with that.
I feel like they're doing such a better job with Maximus and the Brotherhood of Steel storyline compared to season one. Like, season one, that was my least favorite part of it. But in this one, I'm honestly liking that as much as the Ghoul and Lucy stuff. So
same. Like Maximus, I think we mentioned last episode. I didn't really care for him in season one.
Yeah.
But this season he seems a lot more like stoic and there. I don't know, like. Almost like he's almost like a hero, like someone like the one we root for almost.
Yep.
Like in the whole show. I mean, besides Lucy, I guess. But,
yeah.
So I'm curious where that goes, and this episode, what I liked the most about it is kind of how the flashbacks reflected what's going on in like the current day. With his buddy's speech at the end there.
Oh yeah.
In the flashback where he was. Yeah, what was he saying? He was saying that, you know, I get rewarded for saving one person but killing, you know, 3 people to do it, and I always we like telling stories about the good stuff and not all the bad stuff we have to do to get there. Like, I don't know. It just reflected on like personally on the ghoul,
Yeah.
and it kind of
Yeah, that was a cool way to tie it together.
Yeah, and it's showing like the ghoul. And that's why I think his character's so great, because it almost shows why he does what he does, but he still has a heart.
Yeah.
But like he's still gonna do things. I don't know. It kind of fleshes his character out a little bit more.
Yeah. I even feel like that speech kind of even reflects like Maximus and having to kill Xander to save the kids and stuff. So
that too, yeah.
Yep.
That guy who was talking to the bathroom, that was what's his face, right?
That is Robert House.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, and yeah, I almost like forgot about that scene because it's the first scene in the show, and then so much happens in this episode, and so much happens after it. Yeah. But yeah, that was interesting. And like at this point, I think he's supposed to kill Robert House, or he talked to what's her name from season 1 about killing Robert House. So that's interesting, and we are pretty sure he didn't get to do that since House is still around. But
yeah. So that's why I like this episode a lot, and I like the way it was structured. Like it would pop up on the screen. This is, I don't know, whatever the Roman people are named,
Caesar's Legion, which they called it Kaiser, and I was like, what? And then they called it out. Like several people are like made a comment about that, so I was like, okay, good, I'm not going crazy. I'm pretty sure in the game they say Caesar's Legion, but maybe they don't. Maybe I don't.
Lucy was cracking me up with some of her stuff she's saying. She's like, you guys do know this is America, right?
I will say the Macaulay Culkin character seemed out of place. I don't know why, but maybe it's just because I can't see him as anybody but himself. I don't know.
No, is it because you just see Kevin role playing?
I guess so. Yeah, very weird. But it wasn't. That's a very small nitpick. Like, yeah, it didn't take me out of it or anything.
I haven't really seen him in anything.
Yeah.
So it was like, it almost felt like he was just like role playing, which maybe that's like the purpose of.
That's true. Those guys are like LARPers. the Caesar's Legion pretending to be these Roman soldiers.
So I'll give it a pass. But
yeah,
man, I liked it. This season is good, just as good as season 1. I mean, if not, maybe better, just in the sense of it feels very structured.
Yeah, we keep talking about how consistent this is. I feel like season 2 is even more consistent than season 1. Like how we talked about Maximus is better. There's not really a storyline I'm like, oh, this one, So
yeah, so far, yeah. I like all the storylines going on. I mean, I don't have much to complain about, to be honest, with this show so far.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. Okay. So next up is gonna be Stranger Things. Ooh, I'm excited to talk about this one.
Stranger Things.
So this is Stranger Things series finale.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay. So Alex, I'll let you give your thoughts on this one first, and just like the other ones, I'll put a spoiler warning up on the screen and we'll give you notice before we get into spoilers. But what did you think? What's your score? What did you think of the finale? Did they land it?
Yes. So what do I think? I believe it or not, so I think I think they landed it. Yeah. It was a soft landing, but they landed it. I don't think it was the greatest finale ever in the whole wide world, but I thought it was solid. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I would give it an 8 out of 10. Which, to be honest, considering finales, I think they did a hell of a job. If you wanted me to compare it to certain other shows, there were certain things I said if they didn't do, I'd be mad. But surprisingly, it didn't bother me. I mean, there are nitpicks. I could get totally nitpicked with this finale.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a ton of things I could freaking nitpick, which I'm sure we'll talk about. And I'm sure people do But yeah, I mean, overall, dude, I liked it. 8 out of 10. I mean, it's been 10 years. I've been watching the show since before I had kids. I'll always have a soft spot for the show.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of wrapped it up with a neat little bow. And yeah, I liked it, man. I mean, there's not much I could say until spoilers.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty similar. I was between an 8 or a 9. I went with an 8 because I do feel like, they played it a little more on the safe side, but it did hit the things I wanted it to. It delivered some emotional scenes. It's a send off for the characters, and they did that well. I don't think it was like the best episode of the show. I don't even think this season was probably my favorite season.
For sure.
But like you said, like endings are hard, and this in no way like ruined the show. It wasn't everything I wanted, but it was enough where I'm happy, and I thought it was good. It was a satisfying ending, had good action, good emotional moments, and it worked for me. So yeah, I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I'm the same. I was torn between 8 or 9 too, but I'll give it an 8. But I mean, like, dude, for a finale, that's pretty darn
especially
good.
for a 10-year running show and a bunch of different storylines, and I think they did it.
I do think the time between seasons did hurt the show.
Yes.
If people would have only waited a year or like between seasons, or even 2 years between seasons, I don't think people would be as critical.
Yeah.
I think people just so much hype and so much expectations and so much like theorizing and.
Yep.
And if you give people too much time to theorize, they come up with some freaking wild stuff, and then when it actually happens, they're disappointed.
Yep. I definitely agree that the long wait times probably factored into some of the, because I've seen people saying it was like horrible, and I'm like, it wasn't bad. Was it?
I saw people saying it was like as bad as Game of Thrones finale. I'm like, are you guys crazy?
Yeah, no way.
Like that's not even a comparison.
Right.
To me, this is closer to like Lost. Like, I thought it was okay ending, nothing great, but some people didn't like that either.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever watched. Did you watch Lost? Didn't you?
We watched the first like 2 or 3 seasons, me and you, in our first apartment. Yeah, but then we didn't finish it, and I never went back and watched the ending.
I still got to watch that one day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I mean, like you said, this season's not my favorite season. The finale is not my favorite episode. But it didn't ruin or tarnish anything. Like I'll be able to rewatch this in a few years, and be totally fine and be excited to watch the final episode. And
yeah, I agree.
It didn't ruin anything.
Yeah,
it was good. It was solid. Yeah. But yeah, I guess we can't talk about much else until we get into spoilers.
Yeah, let's get into spoilers. So, spoiler alert for Stranger Things, the series finale. Okay. Got it up there. What did you think of the, like, I feel like the big part, especially in the first half of the episode, was like the mind flare reveal, the physical body. What did you think of that?
Yeah, I thought it looked cool. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of us, and we might even mention it in the last episode, but we were expecting some form of like bigger bad.
Yeah, than Vecna. Yep.
Yeah, but I do like how they did it. It looked awesome. It looked like a freaking movie.
Yes.
Like I have zero complaints about the CGI of this episode because my lord, it looked better than the freaking Marvel movies right now.
Yeah, it looked really
which
good.
Is insane.
Yep.
And it definitely had the epicness. I mean, I don't think it was perfect in the sense of like just all the characters, what they're doing, but like it was cool. Like I wasn't sitting there. It didn't detract from like me having fun watching the episode.
Yeah. Yep.
And I liked the Henry reveal, like of him pretty much almost being like not possessed, but like pretty much with the stone thing.
Yeah.
But I also liked how they didn't turn him good. I like how he's still like, but he still is like he still is a victim, right? Like the stone, but he's also like not at the same time. So I liked I kind of liked what they did with Vecna in that sense.
Yeah, it definitely looked like they were trying to redeem him a little bit, but then just, they didn't. And I think that's a good. I thought that whole speech, like with Will talking to him, and you could tell he was like, I think he teared up at one point, and then he said that line like, "We are one," which I like the double meaning of that, because he's number one in the group, and like him and the Mind Flayer are one entity, and so I thought that whole part was really good, and I thought the acting of the Vecna actor was really good there.
Yeah, he did. He was great this season. Yeah, because in that scene he was crying. He's like he was saying "Leave me alone" or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That actor did really good. He played. How many names does Vecna have? It's Vecna, Henry, Mr. What's It? Yeah, Mr. What's It? Number one. It's like, how many names does this guy have? But he played all of them good.
Yeah,
all those little versions of Vecna. I thought the actor did really good.
It's going to be really weird because I haven't really watched him recently. But like going back to when Elle is in the underground thing and he's like there taking care of her. That's going to be weird seeing him there now after all this.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that too. I'm like, man, that's what I mean. This show didn't ruin it. Like I will 100% go rewatch it one day.
Yep.
But yeah, as far as like the kind of climax, I thought it ended pretty short. I thought like
it was, it ended way sooner than I thought it would.
Yeah, and again, here's where my nitpicks come in. But where's like all the other like creatures that were in the Upside Down, like the bats?
I have that in my notes here. I have like, hold on. I said I'm curious where all the demos were, the Demogorgons and stuff. Maybe they were absorbed into the Mind Flayer body to make it, or Henry just didn't expect them to get to the abyss. But then shouldn't they have been in the Upside Down? Like they should have explained that.
So I could totally see like Vecna wasn't obviously expecting them to be in the abyss, but at the same time they were in the Upside Down all season. Right. And when Eddie was in the last season shred into Metallica, that place looked like hell. There's bats everywhere and Demogorgons, like there's all these creatures.
Yeah, and they just kind of disappeared. It was very weird.
Yeah. This season they were walking around the Upside Down like it's, downtown. Like they're just cruising and there's nothing.
Yep.
So that is one of my nitpicks,
and I feel like they could have explained it, because like if they did get absorbed into the Mind Flayer body, that makes sense. Like it needed mass to make it. Like that
could have explained it. You're right.
Or like they didn't want to send him near Will, because then he could have been near the hive mind and gotten into Henry's mind again. Like there's so many things you could have said.
They could have easily.
Yeah, it just wasn't addressed.
The issue is I think this show. Like, I don't know. I think the Duffer Brothers like adored these characters, and he clearly didn't want to kill any of them.
Right.
But I think the cast and the show, it got so big and bloated with characters.
Yeah.
That I almost wonder if there's just so much to write where it's like you're not going to get everything.
Yeah, that could be.
Because there's so many freaking characters, and trying to give all of them something to do, and then like, and they didn't kill any of them. Well, maybe, we'll get to that, but like,
I believe.
So like, and again, I think I said that last week, where if they don't kill anyone, I'll be pissed. And it did, while I was watching it, there were a couple times where I'm like, they kept doing these fake out deaths again.
Yeah.
And like, of course, the big one was Steve.
I did not like that one, but mostly because of that weird cut they did.
I don't know. Why did they do that?
It was like it cut to commercial.
Like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no commercial, and it lasted way too long. I'm like, what the heck? That was weird.
It was a long cut. Yeah. I was sitting there like, did I accidentally turn off my TV? So like that to me, because if you're gonna cut to black, obviously he's gonna get saved, right? Otherwise, what's the point of cutting to black? So
I agree.
Yeah, there was a couple times when they're fighting the kaiju, the Mind Flayer, where the spike, the little feet would come down and someone would save them. Those ones I didn't mind as much.
Yeah.
So I thought I would be more mad that they didn't kill anybody, but honestly, I think the highlight of this episode was the last 40 minutes, and those last 40 minutes, it almost erased all the negatives I did have, and it kind of brought it back down to like how it felt in the first couple seasons of just character moments and not really about the story, more about the characters.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I don't know, it kind of switched me. I'm like, I'm okay that none of them died actually.
Yeah, I think they handled like the send-offs of all the characters really well.
Yes,
I totally agree with that. Like, Dustin's speech, I thought was like perfect.
Yes,
it was like a good way to like show Eddie's impact on him, and like,
yeah,
it was just a really good speech. And then like, Mike's theory and having them all playing D&D was great. Yeah, I was like tearing up the last 30-40 minutes like the whole time because I love these characters, and I thought they sent them off in a really good way.
And they did each of the characters really well, except for Murray. Murray didn't get sent off.
That's true.
Well, like you had like the scene with the older kids, right? Like up on the rooftop.
Yep, they've all moved away and have like, or most of them have like their careers now.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like I was reading from the castmates that like those tears were real, and I could feel them. Like it felt like real, and I don't know. Like
I believe it.
Those groups, that group of four is sitting on top. I mean, they're like closer to our age, so like that hit more for me just because it felt so real, like them moving away and it's over, like they're not all in the same little town anymore, and everyone's living their lives.
And I love that Steve is a baseball coach. That's like perfect for him.
Yeah, and
always the babysitter.
Delightful Derek, right?
Yeah,
on the team. Always the babysitter. Yes, but he's giving his life, man. He gets the. Oh, that's just perfect. Yeah,
it is.
And even in that scene with like Steve, like, oh, stop being softies, but he's like tearing up. Yeah, that was just a good scene. And Joyce and Harper.
Yep.
Hopper. They got
moving to Montauk.
They got married. I thought that was I thought that was a good scene. And a good ending for them. And then obviously the kids, our main four.
Yep.
The D&D, I kind of like how it started with D&D and it's ending with D&D. And
and now Mike's the new generation is doing it, getting involved in it too. That was cool. Yeah, Mike's speech.
Yeah. And just little things like when they're each hanging up the book on a shelf and it pans away, you can see there's like a little empty space next to Mike's book. Like that should have been Elle's book. And then, I thought all that stuff was really good. And the actor who played Mike finally had something to do or an act about.
Yes.
this episode, I guess, in general.
I was happy that they spent some time. And man, I feel the worst for Mike.
I mean, he did kind of get like the short end of the stick.
Yeah. Yep.
What's that?
I was going to ask what you think about Mike's theory, but we can talk about that.
That's kind of where I was heading, anyways. So first and foremost, I love that Duffer Brothers made it almost like a game, right? Like it's up to us, really. Like it's not confirmed or denied.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very open-ended. It's like the story. And so I like that theory. I like what they did. I think she's still dead, to be honest, personally.
Okay.
But I like to think that like it's okay. Like they think if that's what they want to think, kind of a positive memory in her. I don't know. I just think.
Yeah. I think she's alive. That's my, I believe.
I believe. See, that's what I love about it, though. It's like,
and there's
until they screw it up in 5 years and they make a sequel.
True. And there's like points on both sides that can kind of make, because like when Mike gets into Elle's mind or whatever, she's not using a blindfold and she's never been able to do that. And then there's like all the equipment that would mess with stuff. Like there's points on both sides of like, is she alive? Is she dead? And I think that's cool. It makes for interesting discussion, and I like how they left it open-ended.
Yes, I think a show that can leave a good debate is a lasting impression is great. It's better to me. It's better than the definitive answer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I like how they handled that, and that scene where she quote unquote died. It was emotional with Mike screaming, and like I said, finally something for him to do.
Yeah.
And I will say, I think my biggest negative, and this isn't a nitpick, all the other stuff we mentioned are nitpicks, but my biggest negative is the whole military stuff was so pointless this season.
I agree. And like, we didn't even see Dr. K or whatever after a certain point, and she was like focused on for so long. Yeah, the whole military thing. They just like got out of cars and looked at places. Like,
yes. They should have never killed Dr. Brenner. What's his name?
Brenner, yeah.
Brenner. Then that should have been his character this season. That would have made it more emotional. He shouldn't have died last season. Because Dr. K was the most pointless little villain I've ever seen in a final season of a show.
Yeah. And
then like 18 months later, that the militaries disappear, forget everything.
Yeah,
like, they're letting these people like
Hopper and Nancy were able to just mow down tons of soldiers, and they're just out fine everywhere.
Yeah,
they're not in jail.
Yeah. They were literally killing all these soldiers.
I know.
Like and not even take away that these people know things. You really think the U.S. government wants these people running around?
Yeah,
like with that kind of knowledge and stuff. I don't know. That was weird to me that it wasn't even addressed in the 18 months later.
Right. Yep.
Like they didn't even show him do interviews. Like nothing. The government, like Dr. K, all of them just gone 18 months later.
Yep.
Like so, like that's one of my biggest criticisms of not just this episode, but this whole season is the military.
It's
always the military.
Just like in It, they all just do dumb stuff. Yeah.
Like I don't like. What was the point of the? I don't get it. If anything, the military should have been there. Be like, I guess kind of like in It, like we're like, oh crap, we need to help defeat this thing. You know, this is bigger than just. Or like some of the soldiers turning on K. I don't know anything.
Yeah. And they almost did that where that one soldier's like, don't call in K. We're going to do this ourselves. Yes. But then after that, I don't think we saw K again. Like, yeah. No,
well, not till the final when L, I think, was dying. I think they showed her face.
That's true.
For a split second.
Yeah.
Literally split second. Like, I don't understand how it's almost like they were so filler.
Yep.
So that's one of my bigger negatives. And I don't think that's a nitpick because the military played a whole thing in this season.
It was a big plot point, and like we spent a lot of time with Dr. K. They got a big actress to play her, and didn't do anything with her.
Like so, that's one of my biggest negatives. But everything else, like I said, the climactic battle, while it could have been longer, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? Like seeing Nancy mow down this big kaiju. And again, another nitpick. How the hell did they all run up that cliff in time?
That's why it happened off screen, I guess.
Yes. But again, it looked cool. Nancy was cool. I mean, they all played a part except for Joyce. She did get her moment though. But before that, this whole season has kind of been pointless or useless too.
Yeah. I thought Elle's entrance there in the fight was pretty cool looking too. Her, like flying up into the.
Remember, I said they needed those screensaver shots, and they gave me those screensaver shots.
That's true.
When I say it looked good, it literally looked like a freaking movie. Like,
yes.
I thought it was awesome, and even little scenes like with Jonathan and Steve, when they're walking in the desert,
in the abyss,
whatever planet, abyss. Yeah. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I do. It does make me wonder, like, honestly, it could have been. I almost wish they spent more time in the abyss. Like, it could have been a whole half of a season, of them like trying to find Vecta's lair and encountering different monsters and like. I don't know.
Apparently, there's just
planet.
Yeah, but apparently there's just nothing in the abyss. It's just the mind flayer and Vecna. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. Apparently, I don't know where all the other monsters went.
Nope.
And then a part of me also, so like I love the finale, it's good and all, but a part of me wonder, like at the end of season 4, they kind of tease like the upside down causing chaos in our world, and I do wonder what it would have been like if they would have stuck with that, and this whole season would have been like an apocalyptic feel, like on Earth,
Yeah, they definitely set it up for that.
Season 4.
Yeah, like the whole Earth cracking, and then all that really was in this season is there's just some metal on top of it, and so people don't fall in it, I guess. Yeah.
Like, I thought it was going to be like, oh, hell breaks loose on Earth, like freaking Doom or something, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
and it wasn't that. And I'm curious if they intended it to be like that and they changed for like, I don't know, budget. I don't know. I'm just curious because it was a kind of a 180 to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I liked it, and I thought all the characters, like I was saying, had something to do. Like Dustin and Steve, they had their moments. You know,
Yep.
they ran under the thing, started stabbing it, which is incredibly stupid. I think, like in a sense of like, I would not be under a big beast like that.
Yeah, all it has to do is sit down and you're dead.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yes. I do think the actual Vecna and 11 fight was a little anticlimactic.
Yeah. I did like that Joyce got her moment though, and it was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I liked that moment, but like the actual fight, I don't know. I mean, they're building up, you know, like a Harry and Voldemort type fight or something, and yeah, I don't think it was quite that.
I think her entrance was cooler than the fight. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, her entrance is good. Yeah. But yeah, Joyce kind of getting the final blow. And it was weird because in that moment, I actually almost felt bad for Vecna. I don't know why. I think it's because of like knowing Henry and stuff.
Yep.
But it's so I don't know.
I kind of felt that way too. Yeah.
But of course, you know, it showed flashbacks of everyone kind of losing someone to Vecna.
Yep.
And yeah, I thought all that was good. And then they hunky dory went in the van, and I'm like, okay, there's an hour left. It's too happy. And I remembered the military found like Max and Robin's girlfriend.
Yep.
Like, that was the last time we'd seen them. So I'm like, okay, something's going to do with the military. And nothing does.
Nope.
Nothing with the military. It's fine. Like, I thought there was going to be like some final, which honestly, I'm glad in a way, in the sense of like, I don't need the military to be like the final big bad, but I thought something more was going to be of it. I don't know.
Yeah. Although it did allow for that open ending, so
it did.
But yeah, the military, they could have done that open ending with just, I don't know. The military was pointless. They could have done it differently. Yeah.
Also, that was the last time we saw Robin's girlfriend.
I know.
In that scene where like that we did see. So you never saw her again. I think even 18 months later.
I know. I think it because Robin says something like about overbearing spouses, or not spouses, but like significant others, and I think that was a mention to her, maybe, but it's not confirmed or anything. So yeah.
Also, I think Nancy going into like an office job was such an odd choice to me. Like at the end there, she's saying, "Oh no, I dropped school. I decided to take this job at some whatever company behind a desk or something." She said something along the lines of that.
Yeah, I forget what exactly it was, but yeah, I remember that.
I thought that was a weird choice. I'm like, I thought she'd be like, or maybe she wanted just to calm down after that. I don't know. That felt weird to me.
Yeah, but they made her like such like an action hero almost, and then then she's just behind a desk. Yeah.
Also, I still get chemistry between her and Steve, even in that scene.
Yeah.
Like that rooftop scene. But anyways, Jonathan, was he a professor or something right now?
Yeah, teacher.
Which I could totally see him doing that.
Yep.
I liked it, man. I mean, I guess I've been with the show for 10 or so years, and it's weird. No new Stranger Things.
I know, that is weird.
For now.
For now, yeah, you never know.
You know they're gonna screw it up with some sequel or spinoff or something.
Yeah, they probably will. I mean, they did that whole like Broadway thing, which I think is a little weird, but I just kind of didn't pay attention to much of that.
Right.
Yes. So
isn't it like on Henry or Vecna or whatever or something?
Yeah, it's him in school with like Joyce and Hopper and like basically, you know, when they go into his mind and they're at the school and Joyce is handing out the pamphlets. I think that's part of the Broadway show or something.
Interesting. I wonder why they did it Broadway.
I don't know, and why they didn't like At least they could have like filmed one of the Broadway shows and put it on Netflix so we know the story, but I guess it didn't matter that much to the
So Henry went to school with all of them, and none of it's mentioned or important in the show.
Yeah.
That's the thing, though. It's not even important or relevant to this story.
I know.
So why do it? I guess what I'm saying.
Yeah. Don't know.
But I almost do wonder if they left a lot of these characters open, to return, right? I mean,
could be. They keep saying that our main cast aren't ever going to return, but yeah, you never know.
Yeah, right.
For enough money, I'm sure they will.
In 5 years, watch some of the actors or something aren't going to be doing anything. Like, I'd love to return.
Yep.
I saw like it was like more of like a meme. It was like a show of like Dustin and Steve doing like paranormal investigating type stuff.
I would watch
amazing.
That. Yeah.
I would too. But I liked how like Dustin was at college, and then Steve coming and picking him up still. Oh
yeah, I love that.
That last 40 minutes was really good. Call me a sucker for like emotional scenes.
It was like feel good, but also like bittersweet of like a send off, and yeah, they did that part really well.
Because honestly, if it would have ended if it would have ended normally, which I heard the Duffer Brothers said they were inspired by what they said, Lord of the Rings, like for the long ending.
I can see it.
Because if it would have ended like 5 minutes after that battle, I don't think we'd be praising it as much. I think the last 40 minutes made the show. Like it kind of brought it back down and concluded it and tied it up, Yeah,
I liked how you said it, where it kind of brought it back to the beginning of more like character focused. We have our like core group. They're playing D&D and like some other groups that we've fallen in love with. They're having their little moments together. Yeah, all that character stuff. That was the perfect way to end it, because the show really is about the characters. I mean, it started off as a horror, then it changed to an action, to like a mystery sci-fi. Like it's been through all the genres. But we're really here for the characters, so yeah.
This show would not have worked without hate or love the Duffer Brothers, which I think more people like them. They can write characters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you can criticize their action or I don't know, big story epicness writing, but like as far as character goes, I mean they nailed it on the head.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm very excited to see what they do next.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be interesting now that they're now that they're done with Stranger Things. Yeah.
Oh, and I think I'm looking. I think they did say there is a spin-off coming. Okay. I don't know of what though. I think from what I was just reading it now, I think from what people are saying, it's going to be a spin-off of. It's like a prequel of that with that scientist guy that was in the tunnels with the stone. Vecna touched that stone. That guy.
Okay, yeah.
So like maybe of how they got that stone or something, or I think it was like. So that's what I'm reading. Something along the lines of that, like a prequel type thing.
Okay.
But the Duffer Brothers are not involved.
Interesting.
So they are doing their own thing now.
For some reason, when you talked about what the Duffer Brothers are going to do next, it reminded me of. Have you seen this? That Mike Flanagan might be doing a Dark Tower TV series. I'm not sharing my screen, huh?
I can't see the screen right now.
But here, like that would be cool.
Oh wow, I did not see.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty early on in development and stuff, but I would love that because I definitely want to read that series. So and I love Mike Flanagan, so that sounds like a very interesting pairing.
Dude, I love Mike Flanagan. That dude only makes bangers.
I know.
Seriously, like just the Haunting of Hill House in itself. That's all you need to say to me.
Did I tell you I read The Haunting of Hill House?
No. Mm-mm.
It's so different. The show is way better, in my opinion. The book was it was way shorter.
How long is the book?
It's 150 pages, I think. It's not that long.
Okay.
And it's way more about the house. The family doesn't even really tie into it. It's like it focuses on one girl, which I don't even think is part of the family in the show.
Interesting.
I think only Luke is there, and it ends differently. It was still a decent book, but man, the show is they completely changed it for the show, and it was really a good decision.
All I know is that show is like my favorite horror show ever. So
yeah, it was really good.
And if Mike Flanagan is attached to the Dark Tower series, like if that actually comes to fruition, oh heck yeah, dude! Like 100%, I will have faith. I will not doubt nothing.
Yes.
But okay. Sweet, yeah. That's all I had in Stranger Things. It was good. I enjoyed it, and I'll miss Stranger Things.
Kind of sad that our bar is it didn't ruin the entire show, but
I know.
Now that we've had something that does, I'm kind of glad that it didn't. So
that's true. And I will say, even taking into account of comparing it to Game of Thrones, I do think it still was an above average like finale.
Yeah, I agree.
All things considered, but yes. It's sad that our bar is, as long as it's not Game of Thrones level bad.
Yeah.
That I'm okay with it.
Yep.
Freaking Game of Thrones.
Okay, so next up, and this should be a pretty quick one.
Percy.
Yeah, let's talk about Percy Jackson. So this is season 2, episode 5. And I'll go ahead and give my thoughts on this one first, and then you can, and then we'll go into spoilers. So yeah, for episode 5, I thought it was a decent episode. It was a little bit longer, which was nice. I still can't tell if me just not remembering the book as much is like influencing my scores on this or not. But I thought this was a good episode. I gave it a 7. I was between a 7 or an 8. I think I liked it less than last episode, but I still enjoyed it. I feel like if I would have read the book, there might be some big differences. I've heard some people complaining about some differences, but just from not reading the book in a long time, I thought it was well done and enjoyed it. I do feel like there's something with the show, and it might just be that Disney show thing where it just feels like it's just missing a little something for it to be like great, or like there's something that could bump it up to the next level, and it's just not there yet.
It's the Disney effect.
Yeah. So that's a little frustrating. But I'm also hoping, we see a little bit of Kronos here and there, and I know he gets more important as the books go on. So maybe that's what I'm more waiting for. Or maybe they'll find it in these last few episodes. So I gave it a 7. Enjoyed it. Not as good as Fallout, not as good as Stranger Things, but still enjoyed it.
And in the show's defense, the books, or in the book's defense, I guess, and show, and Percy Jackson series in general. I mean, this story compared to the last 3 books, I mean, the story just gets bigger and more epic.
Yeah, true.
Like this is almost small scale compared to what like it ends up getting to. But
that's true, but it's almost worrying though, because it feels like they have to skip some stuff and go fast through these books. What's going to happen when it's the bigger, more packed?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But
it's definitely the Disney effect. And every show we talk about on Disney, it's the same thing. Like the shows always fell off for some reason. Like I can't explain either. So I 100% get that, and I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as this episode, I actually really enjoyed this episode. I differ from you. I like this more than the last episode.
Okay.
To me, this is where the Percy Jackson show, at least. I haven't read the book in forever either, so I'm not going to compare it to the book. But this is where it thrives. They get in a situation, and they further the story while trying to get out of that situation, and that's what these are the episodes I like, and seeing the different lore and the different gods while still progressing the story and giving you character moments. This is like we'll get to some of it in spoilers, but like there's stuff with Annabeth in this episode that was more impactful and meaningful to me in this episode than the last episode.
Flashbacks, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just liked how they moved the story forward while still giving me kind of like a fun little side quest in a way. And also it's fun to just see stuff from like the Odyssey too.
Right. Yep.
Like just references and stuff. So I enjoyed it. I'm giving this one an 8 out of 10. For me, it kind of put it back on track in the sense of like I was having fun again.
Yeah.
But I do get what you're saying about the.
There's
and I've always
something.
felt that with the show or Disney, Disney. Yeah, there's just something about the show where it's good, but it feels. You're right. I can't explain it. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
there's something I can't put my finger on just quite. But
it's the same thing with the other like the Marvel shows and all that for me.
Yeah,
it's like all the Disney shows.
It's like they just need. I don't know. The episodes are short, and that might be part of it, or the pace is too fast or something. I don't know what it is, but yeah,
it almost doesn't feel like I don't like a show. Because I agree, like. I don't know what it is, because when I watch Apple TV shows, when I watch Netflix shows, Amazon Prime shows, I don't have that issue.
Yeah, it feels like those shows can take their time more, and these shows just can't, or something. I don't know.
I think you're right. That's a good way to put it. Like number one, a lot of them are only 6 episodes.
Yeah,
but
6 or 8.
Two,
yeah,
you're right. You're right though. I think you're getting somewhere. Like they don't. These shows don't take their time. I feel like I can't grow and love characters.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's just go.
Yeah, although this one did slow down a little bit more.
It did, yeah.
A little bit.
Overall, like as a whole, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And it makes sense that, like, for as far as our scores, I was between a 7 and an 8, so we're about the same. But like, I liked the last episode more than you, so I liked this one a little bit less, and you didn't like the last episode, so you liked this one more. So that makes sense. So maybe it is back on track. It's like getting us back to the same spot.
We're leveling out a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. For me, there's something about like, I don't know, having a side quest that's fun while still furthering the story. Like the last episode, for me, we talked about it. It just wasn't, the way they did it wasn't impactful for me. The last 5 minutes were awesome though.
Yeah, that might be what bumped it for me, but yeah, this is like the quintessential Percy story within the story of like getting dropped somewhere, being like, what the heck is this? And then figuring it out with the knowledge of like the Greek mythology and stuff. So
maybe that's why I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could get into spoilers. But yeah, 8 out of 10 for me.
Yes. 7 out of 10. I could maybe be convinced of an 8. Because I was between a 7 and 8. But yes, let's go into spoilers. So spoiler alert for Percy Jackson, season 2, episode 5. Yeah, there's only 3 more episodes this season.
It's kind of crazy because, to be honest, I feel like nothing's happened in this season.
To be fair, I kind of remember the book kind of felt like that too. Like from what that's just like a vague, because I remember this one was my least favorite book, I think. So
it's just my least favorite book.
A vague
I don't remember exactly why, but so with this episode, so the stuff with like Annabeth, like obviously with the sirens and stuff, see, like to me, how they're kind of showing she's longing for her mother and wishing, but like they did it while like in a more interesting way than just a flashback, it's like the sirens kind of using her. And
I thought that was
I almost got used too, because I was almost convinced that was her mom saving her.
Yeah, I fell for it for a second, and then
so like little things like that, and also like them realizing like we kind of need each other. Like I don't know, I think there was good individual character growth. It's small doses, like kind of like you said.
And I feel like this episode allowed them to have a little bit more chemistry together, like. Because it did slow down a little bit. They're trapped on this island trying to figure out the Cersei thing and like get over their fatal flaw or whatever. And they had some good talks, just those two, of like what Percy's feeling and how Annabeth's feeling. And I thought those were good scenes. So yeah.
Yeah. And plus we got to see Blackbeard.
True. That was pretty funny.
But so this is a negative of the whole show for me, and I didn't realize it until I was watching this episode. Because it's funny you hit on chemistry because I didn't realize like I do not see any romantic chemistry between these two. Do you?
I didn't until this episode. I could see it maybe starting. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like that's exactly what I was going to say. This episode, I actually saw little glimpses of it.
Yeah.
But before this episode, I just did not see chemistry between these two.
I know.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about it as I was watching this. I'm like, man, they're really they're starting to play the chemistry on these two, but I never saw it.
Yep.
And I guess
I
that's
agree.
I guess that's like a negative. I guess for the rest of the show. But you're right. But I think it's because we don't have these moments, and like Annabeth's character, at least in this version of her. Again, I'm not comparing to the books or anything. But like she's never smiling. She's never nothing. So it's like it's hard to see chemistry between these two. How are you going to see? I don't know though, because I remember like in the movies I saw chemistry between the two.
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't know.
Yeah. Hopefully they get better at doing that. But yeah, I think it's because they were able to slow it down and actually have a conversation between them two, which isn't just an exposition dump, which I feel like is what we got mostly through the first season and up to now.
That's true, yeah. And then you had Grover's side with what's her name face?
Clarice. Yep.
Yes.
We got to see
all that stuff.
Polyphemus, which was
cool.
I
thought he looked pretty good too.
Yeah. And I did like the part where Grover's in the cabinet and Polyphemus tricks Clarice with the voice. Yep. That was good.
Mm-hmm. And again, I do not remember the differences. If people are complaining about it, I can't remember how all this happened in the book.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm not even sure we might have gotten Grover's point of view, but I don't remember Clarice being there, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I don't remember Clarice being there either, but again, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I like the structure of this one. I keep saying structure this episode, but it's true. I like the structure of this one.
Yeah.
To me, it put it back on track, and it had the small moments that slowed down while still kind of having the mystical Greek feel. And the sirens were kind of cool looking, different.
Yeah, it was a different take on the sirens. Yeah. But I thought it worked. And the Cersei actress was good.
Yeah.
I thought she did a good
she
job.
was good too. Mm-hmm. And just, I don't know, man. I guess you hit on now when you said this is kind of like what Percy Jackson is, these kind of episodes.
These are the scenes in the books that I remember the most, getting dropped into the hotel in Vegas in the first book.
Yep. Medusa.
Yep.
So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. I dug it. I guess I was having fun again. Like it felt fun.
Good. Yeah. I hope it keeps up. I'm excited to see Polyphemus, and then I don't really remember what happens after Polyphemus. So
I'm telling you, I don't remember what happens after Paul. It's crazy. Like I guess it's been 15 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
12 years, something like that since I read these books.
Yep.
We're old. We're old.
Yes, we are. We're getting old.
But yeah, that's all I had. I can't believe it's only 3 more episodes.
I know, that's pretty crazy.
Here we are. Hopefully these last 3 episodes are the length of this episode felt about right. It was like 40-something minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little bit longer, which was nice.
Yeah. So hopefully these last 3 drop, like, I don't know, that are freaking good. Especially the finale, because I don't know. I don't remember how it ends either, so I'm actually kind of curious. I
remember the big thing that happens at the end, but nothing about how we get there. Yeah.
And then of course I can't wait for the 3rd book. I just remember loving the 3rd book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
3 through 5 I read so fast. I remember that. Yeah. Like I was addicted.
Yes. Yeah, because even 4, what was called isn't like the labyrinth one, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then the 5th one is just, the 5th one's awesome. It's just epic.
Yeah, the Battle of the Labyrinth is what the 4th one's called.
Yes. And what's the 5th one called again?
Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Okay, so the third one's the Titan's Curse, the fourth one's the Battle of the Labyrinth, and then the fifth one's the Last Olympian.
That's right. Can't wait. But
yes.
Hopefully they got to stick these last three, the landing for these last three episodes. I think they will, though. I mean,
yeah, I hope so. I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I'm hopeful too. And then we'll get to see, like, I'm just excited to see third book because it's like we've never seen it in the live.
I know, that's gonna be cool. Yep.
So, but yeah, that's kind of all I had on this one.
Yeah, same. Okay, let's get to what I've been waiting years for.
Oh yes.
Let's talk about Attack on Titan. So you just finished season 4 for the first time, and I did not have a chance to watch it with you because you watched like all the rest of it in like 2 days.
I literally watched like 15 episodes, including the final
movie like ones. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put the spoiler alert up. Let's just get into talking about it. So spoiler alert for Attack on Titan season 4. Tell me, what are your overall thoughts on what you just witnessed?
Oh man, dude. It's a lot.
Did it go like you thought it would?
So no, it didn't go as I thought it would.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But I mean, I absolutely loved the ending. How people said they don't like the ending is beyond me because I thought it was perfect.
Yeah, I really liked the ending.
To be honest, if I was going to rate the final season and even the final episode, it's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't see why people would hate this ending. Why? Just tell me real quick. What do people not like about this ending?
I think part of the problem was people didn't like the manga ending as much. Like they changed some stuff in the show to make some of the, it's been a while since I've like looked into this. But like some of the like talk between Eren and Armin was different, and the way the show did it made it more like meaningful or something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
In the book. Yeah.
And like there was some small things changed that made a pretty big difference in like the tone of the ending.
Well, I thought in the show it was perfect. I mean, so I mean, I feel like this final season is kind of like split into like 4 or 3.
Oh yeah, that's I think that's because of the way they released it. It really, you can tell,
because we've already kind of talked about that the first 10 or so episodes with
like
with
on
Eren.
Marley. Mm-hmm.
Yes, on Marley, with Falco, which I just find it so funny and perfect that Falco's like a bird, one that can fly. Bird.
Yeah, that worked out.
But, so, but like even after watching this finale, those Marley episodes, I see it a little differently now. I mean, those last 5 episodes.
Yeah,
I'm trying. Let me just start with the Marley stuff first. So the Marley stuff, I thought it was a great start to the season. It was interesting. That was kind of the first time we've seen like a different continent or country, whatever you want to call it. I think it's country. And like it was for 5 or 6 episodes. I think 5 episodes until we saw like our people.
Yeah.
And that episode, I think it was. I'm looking at the list. Declaration of War.
Yes.
Where Eren finally kind of reveals himself.
The stage. Oh, so good.
The buildup of that. I think I texted you when I watched that one. The buildup of that scene or of that whole episode. I could just feel the tension. This whole episode, man. The way it was directed and animated, and the music. It's like, oh my god.
Like the stage play going on, you can hear it in the background, and then just the talk between Eren and Reiner.
Yes.
It all building up so good.
Some of the soldiers talking, and then it's just like a constant like heartbeat drum in the background, like doo, 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 doo. I'm like, oh my god, what's that? Let me just say Reiner, or they say Reiner, huh? I say Reiner.
Yeah, I say Reiner.
Reiner, knew I liked Homeboy. I was saying it when I was watching the earlier seasons with you. I was like, there's something about him I really like, and I'm so glad I stuck with that.
Yeah, you asked me, or I think I asked you who your favorite characters were, and then you asked me, and I said like Levi, Armin, and then one other I didn't want to say. It's Reiner, because that was right at the point where you found out he was the Armor Titan, but he's still one of my favorite characters. He's such a good character. He's
so good because it's like
so tragic.
Yes, and like kind of getting ahead of myself, they reflect it into our characters. His whole character arc is what our characters freaking went through at the end of pretty much like killing and doing what he did.
Yeah, exactly.
even Connie was like, "Is this how it felt, Reiner?" Like, he had to kill his own people, and but I'm getting ahead of myself. There's so much.
There is.
Yeah, that battle with them infiltrating Marley and all that stuff was good, and then Sasha dying.
Oh yeah, that was the episode you sat on for a while, I think, right? It was like right before she died, and I was like, I should keep watching because I had a feeling you were gonna, but I'm like, I don't want to watch Sasha die yet.
Yes. Yep. Freaking with what's her face? Gabi, yes. Yeah, Gabi and Falco. So they did. This is getting ahead of us again, but the show just is crazy. They do a good thing. Like Falco and Gabi. It's just really interesting. There's an episode. It wasn't the finale. It's maybe a few episodes before the finale, where like all these different people are sitting around a campfire talking, and like they were just fighting each other. It's like Falco and Gabi and Levi and some of the leaders from Marley and the Cart Titan. Like all these people are trying to kill each other, talking around the campfire.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
I was like, this is super interesting because all these people are like coming from different places and have their own reasonings.
Yep, and all have like backstories with each other that are not good. Yes. Like Gabi killed, a friend. Sasha. Killed Sasha. Yeah.
And then freaking Reiner got Marco killed.
Yeah.
And obviously with John, like that. It was just so good. They do such a good job of like, that's how like crazy the show is all these characters have almost betrayed and killed so many people. Like at the end of the day, at the end of the season or the finale, like it's like it doesn't freaking matter because Aaron's going freaking crazy and I'm not even getting to the Aaron stuff yet, but so that the Marley stuff good.
One other thing about the ending, I think some people who had an issue with the ending didn't realize that Aaron wasn't the good guy. I think it's more complicated than that. They were expecting like regular shonen good guy, he's gonna save the world and beat everybody, but it's way different than that.
No, there's so much layers to that because when you start getting into like seeing the future and past and like
all the memories.
I think they said it like in that moment, like the moment he touched Hysteria or what's her face?
Historia.
He saw Historia. He saw it. Like that was the moment. So it's like,
if you go back and watch it, you could tell too. Like they did that well.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait to rewatch the show.
Oh, it's so good on rewatch.
Look, I'll tell you this, like before I continue with my analysis, that this show, first of all, 10 out of 10.
Nice.
It might not only be my favorite anime show ever. It might just be one of my favorite shows, period, ever.
Agreed.
Like not just anime. I'm talking any live action, cartoon. It doesn't matter. Anime, like
agreed.
Ever. Like I liked it that much.
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
Dude, it's glorious.
Yes.
And then after those Marley episodes, then it goes back to
Paradis.
To Paradis, yes. And it was weird. It was jarring at first because Aaron was so different.
Yep.
And it was pretty much like, to be honest, like you see Aaron, but it's almost like he's not in much of the season, at least like he was in the previous seasons.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. He's just kind of off doing his own thing, and you catch glimpses of him here and there. Yeah.
yeah, and then when you do see him, like there's that scene where he's talking to Armin and Mikasa and pretty much saying, "I hate you, I despise you." And
oh, such a brutal scene.
He went so far. I mean, like that. I was truly believing that like he was just pure evil. Like he was like,
yeah,
I can see, because that's what his character is. He just wants to kill them, all the Titans, no matter what, which he did technically.
Yeah. Right.
And so like I believed him. Like I almost believed not like that he truly like didn't care anymore.
Yeah, that scene I think you're talking about, where he goes to the restaurant and talks to Armin and Mikasa. Yeah. This one I haven't rewatched, but just from what I remember, like it's so heartbreaking, and he is so cold to Mikasa. So I can totally, I bought it. Like, dang, he is like, totally different. He changed. And
saying you have to, it's in your bloodline, you have to, which they explain later. He was talking to Zeke about that, and Zeke's like, no, I don't think that's how it works. So he obviously used that. Yeah. And then he was beating up on Armin in that scene. Like, the reason I never fought you is because it would be one-sided.
Yeah.
The whole restaurant scene was good, period. And again, this is what the show does so good at. It puts you in situations where you can see both sides.
And it's just so tense. You know, like, oh man, Gabi's there, and Sasha's family's there, and Zeke's blood is in the wine, and
is the cook guy that like loved Sasha, but he's also like not from.
He's a Marley,
so they don't trust him. And he told them not to drink the wine and got all pissy with them, like, you guys are devil. But he's actually trying to save them because he suspected that the wine had the fluid, the spine fluid in it, and so like so much layers to it.
It is.
It's like, that whole those scenes were really good. But those. So then there's the what do they call them? The Jaegerists or
Jaegerists.
Yes.
Yep.
So I gotta say, I hate Flock, man. In a good way.
Totally agree. He is so easy to hate. That character is written very well in the fact that I hate that guy.
I hate him so much, and it's so funny because he was just a little rookie scrub.
I know.
The captain.
When I was rewatching it, and he's like the little kid, he's like, are we going to ride out there to die? I'm like, yeah, Flock, screw you.
And then like I saw glimpses of when like Levi was trying to decide on the captain and Armin. And Flock was like, you need to do the captain. Like I was like, oh, this guy.
Yeah, he just wanted to bring him back so that he could suffer more. It's like, okay, this guy's not a good dude.
Yeah, so freaking Flock, man.
Yeah,
I hate. But like the other thing too is like, this is why I love this season, this episode, or this show is like, I can see where they're coming from in the sense of like, well, maybe not like not to the extent of
killing
Aaron,
the entire world.
yeah. But like, I get what they're saying. Like they caused us, they made us the enemy. Like we need to keep our home, like that's the only way to keep our home, because they're going to keep coming at us.
Yep.
But obviously they did it to the extreme. And I think Flock actually knew about Aaron's plan the whole time, right? Well, not the whole time. He told Aaron, or Aaron told Flock.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like Flock, I think Flock knew about like the world dying.
Yeah, I feel like Aaron used Flock so perfectly because like I think he saw during that confrontation about Armin, he's like, this guy is angry and I can use that, and I feel like that's where that kind of started.
And those scenes. So after that kitchen scene. And this was freaking cool too. They had the Marlians or whatever did that surprise attack, and because they were like, oh, they're not gonna attack for months, and then the Marlin people were like, no, we're gonna do a surprise attack. I think Reiner and them convinced them to. And to be honest, that little invasion might have been the coolest part of the season for me. Like that was
really cool,
and it looked awesome. There's like a scene of what was her name, Yelena or whatever, where she's like looking up at the airships and it's like flying over her, and then there's like they're crashing into the freaking city and all the chaos is ensuing, and she's over there laughing. Dude, I'm like, oh my god, this is so good.
Yeah, and then, like we talked about with the other one, the build up for that is great too, because don't you see the cart titan lady in there, and like you slowly start to realize, oh man, the Marleyans are here, and then it just builds and builds up to that.
Yeah, because she goes in because Aaron takes Gabi, and then the cart titan, and she did good too, because she pretty much said, I don't care, I'll join your side, I don't care about the Marlins. Pretty much to get Gabi out of the situation. And I liked what she said too to Gabi, because Gabi is like, oh, I thought you said you don't care about the Marlians. And she's like, I don't. I just care about the people I fight with. Honestly, the cart titan, I don't remember her name.
I forget.
Yeah, she said she don't give a crap about the Marlians. She just cares about the people she fights with. And I actually saw a comparison. She and Levi are like almost identical in a sense. Like Levi's the same way. I think he'll fight to the death to his for his comrades and friends. I love Levi. Thank God he lives.
I love Levi. He gets pretty messed up, but yes, he does.
He does.
Peak is her name.
Peak, yes. Yeah, and they do a good job about you kind of got to know more of Peak, and also some of the other from different continents. The
Onyankopon.
Yes, him.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, he's a great character.
And then even the cook guy who really liked Sasha.
Yep.
But anyway, so that battle is really cool, and they do a good job of setting that up, because there's so much going on. You had the cart titan up on the wall shooting down Aaron, and Aaron trying to get to then you had Zeke. Zeke showing up, and the cart titan shooting him down, and Aaron trying to get to Zeke, and then Falco, and then Falco and Gabi trying, or who's not Falco. Yeah, who's Falco's brother? What's his name?
Marco? No, Porco?
No, Porco, something like that. Because they're trying to get to Zeke, so Zeke wouldn't scream because Falco took some of his spinal fluid.
Yep.
So there's just so much going on, and then Reiner obviously doesn't want anything to happen to Falco, and then Zeke screams, and then you have then you have Gabi shooting at obviously at Aaron, and then dude, there's just so much going on.
That part where she shoots and beheads him, and then his head falls into Zeke's hand, and then it just extends. That's such a crazy. So much stuff is going on there.
Dude, those 3 or 4 episodes, like I said, it's hard because the finale was it's just pure epicness too.
Yeah.
If you take away the finale, that was the highlight of the season for me. That battle.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then those next few episodes of this, and these next few episodes were just as interesting in a different way with Aaron and Zeke inside the
crossroads, I think is what they're called.
Yeah, the crossroads. Because this is where you start to kind of get reveals of in a way, and correct me if I'm wrong, but how I was seeing it is all of this happened. It's confusing because you have time travel in a way.
Kind of, yeah.
In a way,
memory time travel, yeah.
It's like Aaron was the cause of all this from the beginning. I even read something that when he woke up from his nightmare in the first episode, that was him getting memories from his ancestors or something like that.
From the it was sent back in time. I think because the power of the Attack Titan is he can send his memories to other users of the Attack Titan, or forward and backward in time. So that was him getting the memories. Yeah. But it was more like a dream at that point. Yeah. So literally when you rewatch it and he wakes up, it's now, and it's crazy. Yeah. It just completely changes everything.
I can't wait to rewatch it already. And I just finished it.
Yeah.
But those 3 episodes are really interesting because it almost to be honest, and I think they say in the show, it almost makes freaking Zeke's plan look tame.
I know.
Like,
yep.
I can actually see where Zeke is coming from. Like, we need to like end our race, but like let's just do it like where we just can't birth anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, we could live out our days. Just no more children. And
because even Zeke's like, well, ends. Obviously we're not doing the rumbling. Like,
Yes. Yeah. Zeke's like, all right, I'm not. I know. And then like in those memories, like with Zeke showing Aaron around, because Zeke thinks he's in control at that moment. And then or maybe he is, but how he kind of sees his father, like, wait a second, like this isn't what's supposed to happen, and then he's seeing flashbacks of his father like saying Zeke's name, and it's just interesting kind of seeing they almost flipped positions, and well, they did literally, but even like in the view of like their dad and stuff, like because in I don't know, this stuff is interesting because I feel like after rewatches this might make more sense, but like I don't know, even like Aaron. So did Aaron's father, the one part where like Aaron's father and Zeke's father, what's his name? I don't remember his name, but their father.
Jaeger. What's his first name? Grisha.
Yes, Grisha. So he actually sees Zeke. So did that actually happen, or was that just in this moment?
I think that was like, Aaron sending memories back, but I can't remember for sure. Like it gets confusing for sure.
It. Yeah. Because there was a moment, where after. So there was a moment. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because there was a moment where Grisha was not going to kill. That family down in like the crystal caves or whatever.
And then Aaron basically forced him to, which is crazy.
Yes. Aaron pretty much forced him to. So in a sense, does that mean like this whole time it was Aaron?
Yeah. And I think even crazier than that, I'm pretty sure I don't know if it's a theory or if it's confirmed, but the Titan that eats Aaron's mom is like going after Bertold at one point and then turns and goes, and I think Aaron sends her there to eat his mom.
Confirmed. I saw something about that. It was said like, I don't think it's in the show, but I think I saw something about that. Where he literally was forced
to send the Titan to eat his mom so that all this would happen, which is insane.
So not even knowing at that time, it was Aaron.
Yep.
The whole time.
Yep.
Which is insane.
Yep.
Because number one, like time travel or whatever you want to call it, is because they're not really time traveling, but like
sending memories across time. Yeah.
It's just hard to comprehend because holy crap, it was like Aaron the whole time, but like he doesn't know it at the time.
Yep.
Oh, so crazy. But yeah, those 3 episodes of in between or whatever you called it were crazy, because that's where I was like,
the crossroads.
There's like a lot freaking more to this than just Aaron wanting to end.
We talked a little bit about with Stranger Things, like, is Elle alive or not? But like, it's even crazier with Attack on Titan. They're like, people are going back and like, is this Aaron from the future? Like, they're like looking in the background, looking for old Aaron, watching young Aaron kind of stuff.
It does look like him.
A little bit, yeah. So, yeah, it gets pretty crazy.
That's crazy, and I can see it. That's why I'm excited to watch the show, because I mean, even things you've showed me or said, like they've clearly like laid hints and Easter eggs throughout the whole freaking series.
Yep.
And then after that they go, and then they have that
the paths. That's what it's called, not the crossroads. The paths.
The paths. That's right, because there's different paths, and that's right.
Yep.
So yeah, then after that, Aaron pretty much wakes up and awakens all the Titans in the walls, which looked really cool.
Yep, started the rumbling.
And then he kind of put everyone in the past and explained to them, like, I'm going to end pretty much anywhere but Paradise, so I'm going to stop this.
Yep.
And it's crazy that, like, thinking about it, and it's so hard to articulate, because, like, it's like Aaron is doing all this, but doing all this for like the good, but at the same time, it's still freaking crazy.
Yeah, he's doing it for his friends. So yeah.
At the same time, he's quote unquote ending Titans, but like it's still not like humanity's still always gonna fight. So it's like, but he's doing it for his friends, but he still wiped out 80% of the world population. So,
yep.
It's like, it's crazy. Like the way he set it up, and they do it at the end where like they all have memories of him talking to him, where they said, you know, they wouldn't remember until afterwards. And I really liked how they did that, which that's pretty crazy too, because like he was talking and giving Armin, you know, the plans the whole time.
Yeah, he was.
And Armin obviously didn't remember.
Did not know.
And they even hint back to that one time where he was on the ship, because they showed a glimpse of Armin talking to him. This is, I think this was at the start of the finale.
Yeah.
And then Annie's like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Oh yeah, yeah." And then like later at the end of the episode,
then you realize,
showed him like,
yeah.
So like I thought that was really interesting, and it kind of, to me, that made. And again, I don't know if this is like you said where controversy comes in, but to me, that's what makes this such a good finale. Is there's so much layers to it. He's not bad, he's not good. It's like, what is he kind of thing, you know? Like he did this for his friends. He did what he wanted to do. He did what he said he was going to do, but like at what cost? But he didn't.
And like
care, like I don't know.
And the weight he had to carry, he knew he was killing 80% of the world, and like, he had to make all these decisions. He had to send the Titan to his mom. He had to force his dad to kill that family so that he could do this. And it's like, it is definitely nuanced and it's insane.
It's not straightforward. Like, and I love that. Even like with the memory of with Armin, how Armin's like, well, it hasn't happened yet. Like, just, you can change it. You don't need to do it. Like,
and
he's like, no, I can't. Every possible way I try to do it different, it won't work. It goes the same result. Kind of like Doctor Strange.
But, there's only one version.
But it was interesting. It was interesting seeing like. It's crazy that these characters, specifically Armin, because I showed him, like he knew all this all along, but like he's erasing his memory. But it tripped me out when I was watching. I'm like, dang, so he was talking to Armin this whole time and everything, and
and I love that they set that up earlier on, where like the king erased everybody on the island's memories, and now Aaron's using Aaron was like perfectly set up to learn how to use all this stuff, and like he used it exactly as he needed to pull off this crazy plan. And
well, and even like little, like throughout the whole last few episodes, Armin's like, I don't know why he's not controlling us, because he could do whatever he wants. So like, because they were confused at the time, like if he wants to do this, why is he letting us try to stop him?
Those were the little breadcrumbs they needed to figure it out.
And then he even brings them back into the what do you call other world? The paths. I keep saying different things. The paths, and tells them, doesn't matter what you try, you better kill me, kind of thing. Like just all these things to make it look like he's truly betraying them. And it's just very nuanced, like you said. And then even before that, so like after he becomes the founder or whatever, takes the founder. They do the campfire scene, like I was telling you, which that reminded me of like kind of like, I don't know, it's like the calm before the storm. It's like, I feel like all these like war movies, or like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, have these episodes where like enemies have to
and all that enemies have to become a team, kind of.
A team, and it's like awkward. There's like these 15 characters that have all freaking killed someone they care about at one point or another, or have their reasonings, and I really liked that scene. And then I didn't even get into like the Connie like wanting to save his mom with like eating Falco to, like, there's that little subplot. Like there's a lot I'm even skimming over because there's so much.
And then there's the stuff with like Zeke and Levi. Like how many times are they gonna go at each other and then get away, and then like
Yeah, when Levi, I thought he was a goner, man. When freaking Zeke exploded himself, I'm like, no.
I know. Poor Levi.
Levi. And then the whole I think it was a few episodes of them going to the port with the boats and stuff, and pretty much having to kill their own people. That was that was insane. Like, so I don't know. Like,
that's where like the Jaegerists are, right? And then they have to like fight for the boat. Yep. Oh yeah, and then Armin has to like kill
Connie.
One of the. Oh yeah. I remember that now.
Connie is the one who like shoots both of his friends, and they're like, I thought you'd betray us. I'm so glad you guys are, because they were telling him to detach the bomb off the boat.
Yep.
And then and then Connie had to freaking kill them, and they're just slaughtering all their like comrades they've been with since the beginning. And freaking Flock.
Flock, man.
And that's where Falco turns into the Titan for the first time.
Yep.
And I really liked those episodes because that's where it kind of like it hit Connie, but they didn't mention it in that scene. They didn't mention it until I think the finale, but that's it's literally exactly what like Reiner kind of had to do. Like he had to kill his comrades like that he was with for all these years, but for the greater good, right? That's exactly what Reiner was thinking too. And so like seeing Connie, I'm glad Connie had to go through it, because I've always liked Connie because he, like, I think we mentioned before, he's kind of an airhead, but like he just seems like a normal dude. He feels like the most normal like kid. I don't know why.
He does, yeah. So like, like him and Sasha are like great friends, so it hits him kind of the hardest. And
and then like John grew on me so much the last couple seasons.
Yeah, I've always thought that like in a normal shonen kind of thing, John would probably be the main character. I don't know why, but I feel like
he feels like the golden boy.
Yeah,
like, he has like. He has the mentality, he has the looks, he has the like bravery and the good reasoning.
Yep, he can step up and lead sometimes.
Yep. And you could trust that he'll do what he thinks is best. He's a good person, a little cocky. You're right, like he totally would be. And these last couple seasons he grew on me so friggin' much.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad this finale, like, it didn't turn into like a bloodbath. Like it's funny because I was like complaining about Stranger Things. They don't kill anyone off. They need to kill
at least 2 people off. Yeah.
Well, like in this show, I was so glad they didn't kill all these people off.
It feels like a show where they definitely could have.
I think that's why, because like, I knew they had the balls to do it.
Yeah.
And so like when like Levi lived and like they all kind of lived, I was like, well, not all of them, but most of them, I was like, yes. I know what's her face. She had a good death.
Hanji
had a good death.
Yes.
Yeah. I liked how she saw the captain and all that. That was good. That was a good death. And then I didn't even mention it, but the scene where this is before all this, where Zeke screams, like I said, he changed Falco, but also like all these freaking soldiers around the whole city. Yeah. And was it Pike too, or one of the he changed one of the captains we freaking sergeants or something we've known for quite a long time.
It was Pixis, wasn't it? I think Pixis, it was Pixis.
There we go. Yes. And Levi had to kill a lot of them in the Force too.
Yep.
But like that, number one, that looked really cool. It's like all these lights shining from the ground. Like that, I'm telling you, those episodes where freaking Marley attacked were so freaking good.
I know. I'm probably gonna go watch that right after this.
It just felt I can't. Is this how you feel? Because I can't explain it, dude. It's not even just that it's epic. It's just the situations it puts you in as a viewer.
I know. Like, the problem is, so with this show, like And I think part of the reason it's so hard to tell someone why to get into it without spoiling anything. Like, it's all you can say is it's amazing. Like, I can't explain the story to you like at all, but it's amazing.
I know, and I'm glad you did even try to explain it, because honestly, like, it's crazy, because like I'm thinking about the first season specifically. It's like it feels like small in a way, but at the time it still felt big, right? Because it was, Titans, and you want to see what's over the wall.
It's a brand new world, basically. Yeah.
And then like now, I mean, we're talking like freaking Aaron kills 80% of the world. we went from freaking I just want to see what's over the wall and ending these Titans to like ending 80% of the world. And then the finale, man, I thought it was really good. I thought, the one thing I wanted to hit on. So that that little centipede thing that started the Titans. What the hell is that? Is there like an explanation or lore to any of that? Because it was just Ymir went inside a tree. Yeah, and like it was inside a tree.
Not really. I think that's mostly what we know. I forget what it's called. It has a name.
Which I mean, it makes sense, but I mean it makes sense in the sense of like it's just some old ancient thing inside a tree that's no one's ever been in. I mean, we find species we've never seen in oceans and stuff. So.
Yeah. It's not really. I don't think it's ever really talked about. As to what it is, but I think. Yeah, there's a lot of theories around it. You should read some of it. It's been a long time since I read it, so
I've tried to avoid Googling or doing anything about Attack on Titan ever, but now I can. So
there's some good video essay stuff about it. Yeah,
I'll definitely be watching. So
yes.
As far as like so I watched the finale as like the movie, the one final, whatever it's called. I didn't do like the special 1 and special 2. It was like the movie version.
Yep.
And when I watched it, I turned it on, like I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna watch like an hour. I've already been watching for a few hours, and I finished it.
Yeah, I could see that.
The build up though, I mean, just the beginning, seeing all the Titans freaking destroy Marley, and it showed I don't know if you remember, but it showed like those kids, saving up all their money, and and then it showed, which I liked how it brought back from a few episodes ago. It showed Mikasa found Eren when they were first visiting the different country. I don't remember what country. Eren followed that kid and but when Mikasa found him, he was crying and the kid was running off in the distance. But then in the finale, it showed that like Eren, obviously he knew.
Yep, he
so he
definitely
had seen that kid before and knew.
Yep.
And when he was on there, and then brutal. He saw the kid again. Yeah, I know, like he knew all this stuff, and like little things like that.
Yep.
The finale of just seeing the Titans destroy everything. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know if it's the finale, but when the rumbling first hits and like you see the people getting crushed, it is so brutal. Yeah, it's Oh,
I think you see a glimpse of it, the episode right before the finale, but the finale is when you see like
that kid. You
just see like literally just destroying everything.
Yep.
But I kind of what I liked about it too is like, so it had like the epic end of world scenario.
Yeah.
But it also had like this is like the ragtag, like we need to come together, the last 10 of us, and we're the only ones that could stop him kind of thing. But it still felt grand, like it's just so good. And then like them fighting on Aaron's
giant Titan.
Aaron's back thing.
Yep.
Yeah, all the old Titans coming back.
Yeah,
and then,
that was cool.
The Titans they knew, like Zeke and Armin convincing, the Titans they knew to fight against Eren, old ancient Titans, like Bertolt and them.
Yep.
Dude, it was so good. And then Mikasa, there's like a scene with Mikasa where it actually looked really cool where like Falco comes in with the wings and Mikasa. But I thought Mikasa like did some crazy thing.
I remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
Like wings behind her. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, that was an interesting shot. It was cool looking though.
Yeah, it was cool looking. There's a ton of cool looking shots. I mean, that's not even including like we haven't even talked about like Armin and Eren fighting as like colossal titans is freaking awesome.
Yes, yes.
And I freaking knew that Mikasa loved Eren.
Of course, yeah.
I knew it from the beginning, but it's specifically that scene where he kills the Titan that killed his mom. I could just tell Mikasa loved him. Now, did Eren loved her too, right?
Yeah.
He just knew that he couldn't.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, doesn't he like spend 5 years with her or something in the memory? So they had like a short little life together. Yeah, yes. Which is nice. A little bit of a happy ending for them.
It's still crazy to me because time works different there. Like it's 1 second in real life, but like the fact that Mikasa experienced 5 years in there with Eren, living like how they just ran off and they didn't want to fight anymore. Like 5 years, and she didn't remember that until the end.
Yep.
Like 5 whole years, man.
That's pretty crazy.
And so good. And then her ending Eren, it felt right.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, her and Armin, I guess.
I think there were also some people that were complaining about the kiss, that it was weird or something, but I thought it worked. I thought it was a good scene.
It was fine. Yeah.
I think it just looks a little weird, but
it's weird. It's weird, but like this is you're not watching like a freaking rom-com.
Yeah, true.
Like it's weird because it's just his head.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, something like that can't ruin a whole finale. And I thought that was, I thought that was fine. I mean, yeah, it was weird, but it was also like, I was almost like, okay, finally.
I mean, yeah, even though he was dead, we're watching giant titans trample 80% of the world. So yeah, this whole thing's kind of weird.
Yes. But yeah, and then that's where he kind of he revealed like, they got all their memories back and stuff, and they're going back to Paradise to see if they can do a peace treaty, and then the credits showed, and this is kind of the sad part, is the credits just showed they buried him on the hill where he likes to nap, that speeds through time, and it shows Mikasa dying, and then and kind of just civilization doing it over again.
Yep.
And it's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is. I think that was the point, is that humans just tend toward violence. You can do whatever, but
it's because like you see the city. It's crazy. That's like just in the freaking end credit scenes.
Yeah, and I think doesn't it end with someone going into finding that tree? So they might find that like the whole cycle might literally just start over again.
Yeah, it showed that some kid going and found the tree. So I was wondering if like if that's gonna start the cycle of the little centipede thing again, or I would assume, because it looked like exactly how it was when Ymir found it.
Yep.
So that made the ending even more heartbreaking, because it's like, I don't want to say Eren didn't do it for no reason, but it's like
the thing I take away from it is he did it so that his friends could have a good life, and they did. Like he did what he like. It didn't last forever, but it lasted long enough for that his friends had a good life. So also, I mean, I don't want to defend him because he killed 80% of the population, but I mean, I think at the end of the day, and he even said, whether he truly ended the cycle of no Titans or not, humans are going to do what they're going to do. Like, even though, like, in retrospect, I actually think Zeke's plan was better. Probably, yeah. So this is what it's based off of. It's called the hallucigenia. Hallucigenia.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And it's an actual thing.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's still a thing, or if they just have samples of it, whatever these are called, fossils. But yeah, I remember there were people were talking about, there were theories about it, but I can't remember it all now. And some people think, because in one of the openings you see a meteor fall to Earth, and some people think that it maybe came from space, or that could just be like the meteor that killed the dinosaurs and wiped out 80% of life on Earth, just like Aaron does. Or like, there's a lot of theories.
So like, is this supposed to be Earth? Like our Earth?
Yeah, if you look at parody, it's actually Madagascar.
That makes sense. Interesting.
Yeah.
So at what time though? Is this supposed to be like way before us, before dinosaurs? Or supposed to be like
I don't think it's
get wiped out and this is what happens after us?
Yeah, I don't think we really know. Or it's like an alternate version. Oh yeah, it's like upside down too. That's right. So it might be an alternate version. Yeah. So like I think Marley is Africa and then Parody is Madagascar here. With the walls.
Okay, that makes sense. So it is for all intents and purposes, it is Earth. Yeah.
Yeah. Just like an alternate version. It's the upside down version.
The upside down version. Is this the abyss? I'm just kidding.
That's the paths.
But also, yeah. Also with Aaron, like I think for him, like he's like you said, he's did it to save his friends, because truly all I care about was saving his friends.
Yep.
And killing all the Titans, which he did. And then also I think his biggest thing is like, yeah, he even said he was like is free, like he wants people to have their choice. Like he said he was a slave to freedom, which is ironic.
Yeah.
Because I mean, freedom is like supposed to be have a choice, but he didn't.
Yep,
but he's supposed to let people have choice and freedom.
Yep.
So it's like I think that's also why he did it too. Basically, I think he did it. He did what he thought was best, even if it's psycho. But that's Aaron. That's totally Aaron's character.
True. Yes. Like literally every action he takes fits. Like his character. It seems like it changes so drastically. But if you go back and watch it, it's like he's the same the entire time. He's just younger and has no power early on, but he still wants to burn down the Titans. And it's
just crazy that like
he's such an interesting character.
Like I mean, I didn't think it was going to be like this grand, like killing 80% of the population.
Yep.
Like holy crap.
Yeah, I could not believe when the rumbling started. I'm like, no, it's gonna stop, right? Like this is just a bait. Like they're just baiting him to attack him. Oh no, he's that's
why I was like, I was so not confused, but like Aaron's letting this happen.
I
really?
know.
Like he's actually betrayed them, and then they showed little nuggets, and then finding out about the memories.
Yeah.
Which did you say that some people are confused that Aaron wasn't just bad, or they just didn't like?
I don't know.
Was it a definite like bad or good? Or?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Yeah, it's. I know some people really liked Aaron as like the main character, and then him being more morally gray than they thought, it might have thrown that off. But I don't know how much that might have just been like early on when the rumbling started and they hadn't come to terms with it or something. I don't know.
See, because I mean, we just said it. Like I loved that. Like that the layers, man. Like you could argue about like every position. I mean, I'm not saying you could argue about killing 80% of the population, but like if you're trying to like get into the mind of people, it's like you could see why Aaron would do that for his family. Like at the end of the day, family is the only thing that mattered to him. So like he didn't care, but he also did care because he had to carry the weight of everything, but he'll still do anything for his friends and his island and to kill the Titans like he said he would.
Yep.
I don't know. And then the same thing with Zeke, right? Like Zeke was similar. Like he wanted to kill, I guess, peacefully as far as not letting people rebirth.
Right.
And like you could see his side too, though. It's like I think the characters even said it. Like his plan actually might have been better.
Yeah.
But
I think the show does that
not giving
so well.
I was going to say at the same time, that's not giving people the choice, you know. And at the end of the day, humans are going to be humans regardless.
Yep.
So why not let the Eldians live as humans and have families and raise families, and it's like you can see both sides.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I love that.
But anyways, it was amazing. I'll probably rewatch this year at some point again.
Yeah, you should. I agree. So I was looking at this, so I marked Attack on Titan green. Good job.
It's sad, kind of, to be honest. I'm kind of sad.
Don't worry. It has insane rewatch value. I've rewatched it probably 4 times now, I think, once I finish this. I think next, do you have any preference on what you're going to watch next as far as anime? Because I have two thoughts of what you should watch next. But let me just check something.
Okay. Oh, and Jujutsu Kaisen starting Friday too.
Yes. Okay. So I definitely want you to watch Vinland Saga because I know you will like that. But Hell's Paradise season 2 does also start next week, and the first season's like 10 episodes, maybe something like that, 10, 12.
Oh, so I can knock that out.
Yeah, so you might want to watch that. It's good. I would say it's part of the Dark Trio shonen, so it's Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise. I would say it's probably my least favorite of the 3, but it's still good. I really liked it. It has really cool like visuals. The main character has some really cool powers, interesting characters. So you might want to watch Hell's Paradise, and then I think you should watch Vinland Saga. That's one I want to rewatch.
Okay. So Hell's Paradise and then Vinland Saga. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the show Frieren?
Yes, that's one I've watched.
Frieren.
Yeah. Actually, do I have that on here?
I've heard amazing things about that show.
It's good. I've only watched half of it. But yeah, I want to finish it.
New season is starting January 16th too.
Yeah, that's one that we should watch. Because it is really good.
I'll do Hell's Paradise. Okay, so it is. You started it though. You said.
Yeah. I watched like half of it. I forget why. I think I was watching it with Tiffany, and then she didn't want to watch it anymore. So I need to just finish it.
Yeah.
It's a slow burn, but it's really good.
I heard it has like good story building too, though.
Yeah, and
like
world
fantasy
building
style, world building. Yeah.
Yep.
Which I'm all for. Yeah.
And it's interesting because it's called Frieren Beyond Journey's End, because it's after they, it follows Frieren after her and her party have like defeated the Demon King or whatever. So it's like after the big quest. What happens after that? Yeah, it's an interesting premise.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I'll do Hell's Paradise, and then Vinland Saga, and then Frieren maybe after that.
Yeah, so these 3 are next. And if you want to watch like Frieren, because I don't know when Vinland Saga season 3 comes out. It might be not for a while, so that one we could put till after Frieren, maybe.
Maybe Hell's Paradise. Okay, yeah, because Frieren starts 1/16.
Okay.
January 16th. So not this Friday, but next Friday. And then Jujutsu Kaisen starts this Friday. When did you say Hell's Paradise starts?
The 16th? Or no, the 11th. Okay. The 11th, I think. So this coming Sunday. Okay.
So I'll for sure watch Hell's Paradise next, and then maybe do Frieren. And then after that, because then we'll be watching Jujutsu Kaisen, Hell's Paradise, and Frieren like weekly.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to watch one like that's coming out. This will be your first one, right?
Jujutsu Kaisen will be the first one I'm like that after finishing a movie or a series. Yeah,
cool. It's fun watching it week to week.
Yeah,
it does kind of suck. It's fun watching them all at once, but it is also cool just to like get excited for it. And like, Jujutsu Kaisen's like the perfect one because it's like, a big fight's about to happen. Oh, what's going to happen? Like, it's really cool.
Yes. If it's anything like season 2, man, like, I'm going to be like, no, I have to wait a week for this.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how you felt watching Attack on Titan.
Oh my God. Season. It was excruciating. So good. Though. So worth it.
Okay, so Hell's Paradise will be next. Are those all on Crunchyroll?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Hell's Paradise, then Frieren, and then Vinland Saga. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I will do that. I'll probably start Hell's Paradise tonight.
Yeah, I'll probably rewatch.
Attack on Titan?
Yeah, I might also rewatch Hell's Paradise. Maybe I'll do them like back to back. Do one Attack on Titan, one Hell's Paradise, or something. Yeah, also, like Hell's Paradise has a really good opening too. I know you've mentioned a few of the openings. It has a good opening song.
Oh, that summoning song, dude! I did not skip.
Yeah,
the rumbling. I said summoning. Yeah, the rumbling song. Oh, dude! And every opening, I was like, yeah.
I have a. Let me pull this up real quick. I have a playlist of my favorite opening songs, and the rumblings on there.
Oh,
on Spotify.
There's like 2 or 3 openings just an Attack on Titan.
Look at which one I was just playing. This is the Chainsaw Man season 1 opening.
Oh yes! Oh, I love that. Yes.
Yeah, it's a great one.
And then that closing song too. I like
the movie one. Yeah. This is Solo Leveling. Ooh, this is a really good one. I'm trying to find the rumbling ones.
Oh, Specials. I love Specials.
Yeah, Specials is so good.
You are my special.
Here's some of the I thought I had the rumbling. There it is. Yep. So good.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, I have a whole playlist of the openings. Anytime I get one, then I'm like, I love this one. Add it on Spotify.
I'm gonna do that too, because there's
good
like
workout
3 or 4
songs.
openings. Oh heck yeah! Especially do the rumbling. I swear, dude. Like the first opening song, like the first half was good of the last season. Like, I like that too. But man, when that rumbling song hit, I was like, ooh, dude, this is. Oh, I didn't skip it ever. Oh, I rarely skipped them ever, but like this specifically, ooh.
Actually, both of these, Vinland Saga and Hell's Paradise, both have amazing opening songs.
Ooh, good. There's something about a good opening song, man. I loved Jujutsu. In that first season, I loved the closing song.
Yeah, sometimes the closing songs hit. Like it's it's crazy.
I need to make a list of all of them too.
Yep.
Oh, all right. So Hell's Paradise, man. Attack on Titan was like the big hitter, man.
I know.
I'm kind of sad it's over.
Yeah, I think Hell's Paradise will be a good one. It's less like political craziness, but it's just as violent, if that makes sense. Like you'll get that from it at least.
Yeah.
And just sit with Attack on Titan for a few months, and you'll want to go back and rewatch it for sure.
It's definitely 100%. Yeah, I'm not joking when I say it's probably one of my favorite shows, if not like ever.
Did I tell you that when the finale came out, I just rewatched the entire show in like the next week and rewatched the finale again? Yes.
Dude, I can imagine. That's kind of what I did with Demon Slayer.
Nice.
I rewatched the Chainsaw Man movie, by the way, and it was just as good the second time.
Yeah, I want to. I want to have Tiffany watch the first half of that movie with me.
yeah. Until like the fireworks go.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
She bites his tongue off.
Exactly. Like, yep, that's the end of the movie.
Dude, that movie does such a good job about like building the characters and the romance, and
it was such a good movie.
And the action just goes freaking crazy. Even watching the second time, dude, like that final battle is just so good. You should rewatch it.
Yeah. Did you buy it, or is it on Crunchyroll?
I bought it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking of buying it. Yeah.
I don't know when it will go on Crunchyroll, so I'm like, you know what? This is one I will rewatch a lot, and I don't mind owning.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
Yeah, I'll probably buy Demon Slayer when it comes out. I know it'll probably show up as like episodic form on Crunchyroll or something. But
yeah, they might just put the. I mean, I know they did that with Mugen Train. They put the movie on there.
They did put the movie on there too. That's true. They did. They did both. You could watch it like either or.
Yep.
I watched it as episodes, actually.
Okay, that gives you a little more. There's a few more scenes in the episode one.
Yeah, and I looked online about the Attack on Titan if there's a difference between two, and there wasn't. Well, except for like the after credit scene.
Okay.
What was up about that with them like in the movie theater watching it, and was that just like? Did you watch it? You saw that, right? At the after credit scene.
I don't remember now. I probably did, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah. I'll have to go look.
It was like it was like with them, like Armin and Aaron and Mikasa watching Attack on Titan in the theater.
Oh, weird. I don't think I did see that.
And then they walk out, and then like they see like the big tree out there.
Huh.
And they're like talking about how like, oh, if they ever make a sequel, we'll have to see if it's better or not. You should watch it if you did. It was weird.
Weird.
Like, I don't know if it's just like an alternate version of them or like just a little Easter egg.
I know they had it might be they did like a Attack on Titan high school thing where the characters were just like in high school and it was like chibi format kind of thing.
Like,
so it
felt like that, yeah. So maybe it was like an Easter egg of that, or maybe they're talking about hinting. Maybe they'll do a show about that.
Yeah.
But,
I think I see. Okay.
It's only like
yeah, I see it.
Like
I see a picture of it here. Huh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're literally just watching the theater and then debating.
Yeah, I think this is like the high school version. Like, yeah. Interesting.
It's just like a little Easter egg type thing.
Yeah, I think they must have put this out after. Like, I don't think this was here when I watched it. Interesting.
They did. I read about it and said it wasn't in the original release. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So, but some people were like, "Oh, does that mean they're going to make an Attack on Titan of that version?"
Huh.
But like, I think to me, I just saw it as it was just like a little Easter egg.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
But okay, sweet. Yeah, I will watch Hell's Paradise next.
Cool.
Sweet. But yeah,
I'll rewatch that too.
I know we talked about Attack. I knew Attack on Titan would be the longest discussion because
you talk about it for the whole episode. I'm good with that.
I'll probably bring this show up all year because my God.
Love it. Yep.
Oh, amazing. But yeah, but that being said, I am excited for Jujutsu Kaisen to start.
Yes, me too.
And also, like, I'm excited to start another anime. It's always exciting starting another anime. It has been these last few I've watched, at least. They're all, just different.
Yeah, and this one's pretty different too. The setting's really interesting. So yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, and
a good transition.
And I'm also like, and I know, like, I'm aware I will never see an anime like Attack on Titan again.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not going to be comparing anime really to Attack. Like, Attack on Titan, I feel like is its own beast.
It is. Yeah. Like, yeah, Hell's Paradise is much closer to Jujutsu Kaisen than Attack on Titan.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Which is 100% fine. Like, I realize that Attack on Titan is just, it's unfair to...
Yeah, but I like there's things like, I actually feel like Hell's Paradise is kind of closer to, Demon Slayer at times, because some of the visuals are really cool looking in Hell's Paradise, like beautifully done. Okay. So,
and I love Demon Slayer. I'm telling you, Demon Slayer is like my little baby.
Yeah, got you into it.
It's what got me into it, and I hate that I got to probably wait another year or so for the next one.
Oh yeah, welcome to the wait.
Yeah, the wait. Yeah, seriously. But all right.
Yep. I think we've been going for over 2 hours. Yeah, we spent like an hour on Attack on Titan. Well, thanks for joining our Attack on Titan podcast.
We should have just had Attack on Titan on the screen.
True.
You should put like Aaron and Mikasa behind on the sides.
Just do a quick Photoshop real quick.
Or keep the snake. Yeah, just replace these four with like Armin and Mikasa. That'd be hilarious.
That's funny. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us, and we will talk to you again next week.